Alan, listen up.
For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
God made you from the beginning before you was even a body. God put you on this earth, read,
To be conformed
to be made
to the image
to the image.
of his son.
So what is God's image?
No, what are you talking about?
Hold that.
He said this is not God's image. This is not God's image. Who are you
You're
talking
saying
about?
that.
No, you said that.
I said you were made in God's image. You all are made in God's image. You understand that? What else? When you grew up in church? Good. Yo. Hey, get on the sister face, bro. Don't do that, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, chill, bro. Go ahead. Yo, you don't need to address her. No, sis. You see that?
We done never smoked it. Twisted like a Dutch angle, trying to touch angels. A dust to change a family member to another stranger. Never was a killer, I decided early. Ain't no women in them prisons, and I like the girlies. Cop a box of rubbers just in case I'm horny later. LA digits chirping, frequent flying fornicator. Porno maker, hidden later, trying coordinator. Born a player, all the praises to my Lord and Savior.
Is that in the Bible? You see, he's going through the same thing. Look at me. Alan, you have the same mind he does. Man, he said he's Catholic, and this is what was taught in the Bible. But if you ever read this, give me Matthew 24, you would know what to look for. We never taught to read. Right. Alan, this is what you did. You saw TV, you saw a white man, they say he's Christ, he must be Christ, and then after that, that's what stayed in your mind. They made jewels out of him, they made pictures out of him, they put him all over the earth, and now you praise the false Christ. But if you read this, read that.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ.
The Bible said, and they shall arise a false Christ. That means that after Christ's death, something else is going to come in that place. They shall arise a what?
False Christ.
A false Christ. That means that that's not the Christ that the prophets knew. That's not the Christ of the Bible. When in Revelations, when John the Revelator saw him, he knew. Didn't John the Revelator walk with Christ? Wasn't he not a disciple of Christ? So he knew what he looked like. So then what is this though? Go keep reading. Don't go to it yet. Read.
Verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ.
Read.
And false prophets.
And false prophets. That's false teachers. That's teaching you lies. Like I said, give me that. Who taught you this? These are false prophets. Right. Because in every era, I don't care, 60s all the way on, they never taught you the depiction of Christ. Right. To this day, when you go to church, do they say Christ is a black man? Do they tell you that, Alan? That Christ is black? Why not? Do they? What's your name, brother? Ryan? Brandon? Do they tell you Christ is black? Do they teach you? What's your name? Ray? Frank. Do you ever go to church and learn that Christ is a black man? Why is that? Isn't it truth?
I know, but is it like, no disrespect.
No disrespect.
But does it really fully matter?
So the brother say, doesn't matter what Christ looks like. Brother.
Doesn't it say we should live by street?
Ooh. I'm going to show you some history. The brother said, do you understand what he just said? Doesn't matter what Christ looks like. Does it matter? Does it matter, Frank, what Christ looks like?
I don't know, man, but I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you. This is Russian icons. You see these pictures? These pictures, these are all prophets that in the time of when we were over Russia. You understand? These are black men. But I like that he asked me that. Does it matter that Christ is a black man? I want you to keep reading that. Don't run from that. Read that.
Verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders.
So the false the false prophets, what would the false prophets be teaching? They would teach you anything to keep your self-esteem down.
That's right.
You not thinking there's a black Christ, saying there's no hope for you. Instantly, for me declaring that Christ is a black man, what does that say? No, he got one. He got one. Hold on. Ready. What does that do for you? Right now, you know Christ is black. What does that do? Huh? Remember, the whole time, we've been enslaved because of our color. They say y'all black, y'all low. You're nothing because of your color. If Christ's color didn't matter, why would they go out and change it?
Right.
Why would they change his color if it didn't matter? You're on, Alan. If,
No, it's because
right.
I get like black, but we keep talking about
No. But if he was black, if it didn't matter,
I want to talk about why he died for us.
he died for you. He died so that you can get life. But you have to know who you are. You can't just say, "Oh, Christ died." Did Christ die for everybody?
Did we die for Jews today?
Hold on. Did Christ die for everybody? We got to get into the truth.
He died for everybody.
Okay, give me that.
I believe he died for everybody.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. I know.
We're asking questions because blacks and Latinos, we've been lied to our whole life.
Right.
This is what our depiction was of Christ.
Right.
They made a white Christ. Is Christ white? No. How long did it take you to learn that?
To me, almost. I was 40. I'm 49.
Why would they hide? Now you're 40. I'm 42. Why would they hide that color from you? He said it doesn't really matter. Why would they hide that? I want you to think that.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
Because you know why? Your depiction, who you are, it goes into your bloodline. And your bloodline goes into your heritage. And your heritage goes into what God has given you.
Right.
You understand? You don't know what you possess because you don't know who you are. That's why you're just walking around like a Mexican. God never called you Mexican.
Right.
He called you Issachar.
Right.
You understand? He called me Levi.
Right.
He called blacks American Judah.
That's
he called Jamaicans Benjamin.
That's right.
These words got power.
That's
You understand? If I take that away from you, I already took away your heritage. You
Right.
understand? Give me Romans 8, verse 28.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
So if we hope for what we don't see, what don't we see? Can we see it, God?
Can we see God?
Yes.
Well, it depends on how you look. I can see God.
We all
How I feel. I can't
see
it to say, oh, well, that's God, but I know what I feel.
Well, there's a feeling, and then emotions go away. They're up and down. You understand? But now the truth is going to stand forever, right?
Yeah. Always.
Give me that, verse 29.
Verse 29. For whom he did foreknow.
God said for who he did foreknow. What does foreknow mean? He knew in the past. Who did God deal with? Who did God know in the past? No, give me that. Amos 3. God, he's talking about who God foreknew. God, I'm going to let you know something. I'm going to let you in on something. God doesn't deal with every nation. God didn't come for everybody on this earth. I know that's a surprise to you. But today, you're going to get it out the Bible. Read that. God only dealt with one people. Read that.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, children of who?
Of children of Israel.
Oh, children of who?
Of Israel.
I thought, not the white man?
Of Israel.
Not the Chinese man?
Of Israel.
Read. Come on, Alan. Keep your head up.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Saying what?
Say, you only have I known.
Saying what? Read that again.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So out of all the families made on this earth, these are the only people God knows. You understand that? God is very partial. in that. He's gonna, that's over and over. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know you're getting emotional now. But you gotta learn this truth, bro. Go back. Alan, I want you to read. We're gonna read this slow. Read that. 29 again.
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 29.
Alan, listen up.
For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
God predestinated. What is predestinated?
Before.
Yes. That means before I was in my mother's belly, God had a reason he put me on this earth. Right.
Yeah.
That's predestinated. You understand? He rose us all to be prophets. Right. God's sons. Right. So don't think your color on your skin is a light thing. Because it was made after someone's image. I'll tell you that. Read.
For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
Read.
To be conformed
To be conformed
to the image of
Whoa. Slow down, read.
to the image of his son.
Whoa.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
God, he predestinated to us to be conformed in the image of his son. What does his son look like?
Us.
What does his son look like?
Like us, copper. Like copper.
He look like a
got
white
copper
man with
skin.
green eyes, blue eyes, whatever the case may be.
You hear what he's saying?
Now, hold on.
Hold on. Is that true? What are you saying?
Now,
Is Christ a blue-eyed person?
I know you gonna cut
Can't be.
You understand?
Can't be.
He can't be.
But hold on.
Read that again. Read that again.
Romans, chapter 8 and verse 29.
Hey, Alan, listen up.
For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
God made you from the beginning, before you was even a body. God put you on this earth, read,
To be conformed
to be made
to the image
to the image
of his son.
of his son.
So now, what are you
So
talking
what
about?
is God's image?
No, what are you talking about?
What
It's
is
not
Christ's
God's
image? What is Christ's
If
image?
it's not
The
God's
Son of
image, what are
God.
you talking about?
Huh?
Dark.
Give me that. Revelations,
No,
hold that.
He said this is not God's image. This is not God's image. Who are you
You're
talking
saying
about?
that.
No, you said that.
I said you were made in God's image. You all are made in God's image. You understand that?
All right, so we got it.
Read.
So why you
Revelation
understand
chapter 1
something?
and
God
verse
is
1.
who he
The
is.
revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ, the black man, the man that God said we were made in his image. You understand?
And who is that?
This is holy blood. This is holy
know the
skin.
black image?
You understand?
Right.
Read.
God
Yeah, I
gave
hear
unto
you. I know what you're
him
trying to
to
do.
show unto his servants.
God gave this. God gave this message to John the Revelator. This is the book of Revelation, end of the Bible. There'll be no more. It's the last book. He gave this. He sanctified this and gave this to John the Revelator to make sure you brothers on these streets. Alan, yes, at this time, today was supposed to be a day to hear this. Remember, you said it took
So
you
what
40
happened to
years.
Christianity?
It took you 40 years to
Robert
learn
the
that Christ is
Catholic?
black.
Robert the God.
Alan, today, remember you asked that reason.
Oh,
You said, why does it
now
matter?
Speak on it. You know what's
We're
up.
getting to why it
You
matters.
know what's up. So what
Read.
happened to Jesus
To
Christ?
show unto his servants things which must surely come
Go
to
ahead,
pass.
hey, bro. Don't come here. Don't come here and disturb us.
Now we spoken facts.
Listen.
Hold on. Oh, you want to stop me now?
Hey,
What
watch
you want to
this.
stop me for? Y'all the right
Hey,
people. You
so-
speaking the truth.
Hold on, bro. This is what I
No,
ask.
give him the
Since you're
microphone.
here, bro, since you're
Give
here,
him the
what you learn?
microphone.
My brother right here, Judah, what you learn? I want to know what you learned, bro.
No,
It's
why
in
you-
Proverbs
give him the
25:28.
microphone.
I'm the teacher.
Give
What you
him the-
learned since
no,
you're
give him the
here?
microphone. That's a student.
I
Teach
want
him
to ask you, I'm the teacher
Teach
now.
your student right.
What
Give
have
him
you
the
learned?
microphone.
What about you?
I learned
Exactly.
that my father is my color. I thought he was always white with blue eyes. Today I found
No,
out
but he
that-
gonna contradict that.
All praises. Because what? We're made in the image of God. But this is the thing with our men, all right? We're not standing up as men.
Right.
A lot of us cannot control our emotions.
Right.
Read that.
Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 28.
Watch this.
He that hath no rule over his own spirit,
My brother, all the time we're here, bro, I want you to have rule Govern your own spirit. You know what?
But you see,
Nothing
that's why
another man said is going to get you on the spirit. You see
I don't
that?
care what he
Read.
said. I don't care
It's
what
like-
nobody say.
He don't have no rule over his own
You
spirit.
can't rule over your own spirit, your own spirit, man.
It's like a city that is broken down.
It's like a city that is broken down.
Give him the microphone.
You see that? A city that is broken down can easily be invaded. Anyone can get you on the spirit. That somebody look at you and say, yo, what are you looking at? You ready to go 0 to 100. You see that? Because you can't rule your own spirit. You can't control one little thing. So, I want to ask you, Judah, what have you learned since you've been here? Because we went over a lot of stuff, right? What have you learned since you've been here? You're in your tribe, right? Tribe of Judah. What else? Can you grew up in church? You grew up in church. So, how would you know? How would you know that this was Jesus?
Jesus was black.
Oh, we know that Jesus is black. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you. Because we know the Bible.
That's a man-made book.
That's a man. So you don't believe the Bible?
That's a man-made
Do you
book.
believe in God?
Do you believe in God?
Yes. Do you believe in God, bro?
Man, matter of fact, I'm going to say no.
You don't. So what are you doing here?
Because I am.
You see that?
Because I can
You're
do
here
that.
for the wrong reason.
No, I'm not.
We're here for the lost sheep.
You're just mad.
The believers in the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's what we're here for. If this is not for you,
I'm
bro.
mad.
If this is not for you, that's it. My sister, how you doing, sis?
I got the right to
So we're
speak
here
my
to
mind
teach the so-called
and say
blacks and
where
Hispanics
you got
that
to
they
speak
are the children of God. And respect your people. You see
You
that?
talking to me or you talking to her?
I'm talking to her. We're done with you. I already dapped you up. I already dapped you up. That's
You can't
it.
argue with God.
Sis.
Just be quiet.
Sis.
No, I don't have to.
You can't argue
Yo.
with the word of God, though.
Hey, get on the sister face, bro. Don't do that, bro. Come on, bro. Hey. Kushaya, come. Kushaya. Hey. It's good, bro. You can't do it. We're not gonna allow you to go on the sister face at all. You don't need to address her. No, sis. When you look here.
I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that.
Bro, chill, bro.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We're pushing the truth. Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
Stop playing games.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.